It's hard to see a classic like this just wasting away. She's rough, sure, but the bones are here. With enough work, we could bring her back to life. Right here along the bonnet edge, the rust has really set in. See how easily these flakes crumble away when I touch the deep scratches? This isn't just surface rust. The metal is heavily pitted here by the window frame, and these scratches expose the underlying damage. Welcome inside this vintage car. The seats are quite worn, and look at all these crisp autumn leaves. All right, first step is the high pressure rinse. This blast is strong enough to remove the heavy dirt layer, but we're keeping the patina intact.
Wow, check this out. The water is just lifting decades of dirt off this hood.
The key here is an even application. You want this thick foam to dwell on the surface, pulling out all that deep-seated grime before we rinse. The key is to let the foam do the work, and you can see it immediately mixing with the dirt and pulling that heavy rust right out of the surface. I'm focusing the scrubbing action right here on the rim where the rust is thickest. You can already see the foam turning brown as it lifts the embedded dirt. The rust has really taken hold here on the quarter panel. This is going to require extensive metal work before we can even think about paint. We start at the rear and work our way forward, ensuring all the foam is stripped away. As you can see, the water reveals the original. This engine hasn't been touched in years. You can see the heavy corrosion on the terminals and the rust on the intake manifold. It's going to need a lot of work.
These bolts are often rusted tight, so it takes some effort to loosen them. After the bolt is removed, the wheel should slide right off the splines.
The wiring harness is completely shot. It looks like rodents chewed through the main harness. This all needs to be replaced. We're using the breaker bar to get leverage on these rusted bolts. Once they finally let go, now we just carefully pry this section loose. As you can see, it exposes the wiring harness, which we need to disconnect before fully removing it. As you can see, the engine bay is quite a mess. The wiring is completely frayed and corroded. This is going to take some serious work to replace. I'm connecting the main harness for the remote start module now. We need to ensure the connection to the carburetor is secure before initialization.
Take it up.
The corrosion is severe, especially around the radiator support and the frame rails. This level of rust is concerning for the structural integrity. Okay, once you have it positioned right here on the chassis, you're going to use smooth, firm strokes to lift the vehicle. All right, separating the connecting rod from the crankshaft exposes these pistons. Notice the severe carbon buildup and the pitting from the corrosion.
I'm placing the gear train components here. It's crucial to inspect these pistons and the crankshaft carefully for wear, especially with this much buildup.
I'm cleaning this engine part in a specialized blue solution. You can see the grease dissolving and the bubbles working to break it down. All right, check out these brand new gaskets, perfect condition.
Yeah.
They're exactly what this 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air needs. Perfect, all set for inspection.
That's right.
Just right. The assembly is complete. All systems are fully functional, and the engine is now ready for installation.
Time to remove this section.
All right, time to cut out this section. It's too far gone.
Perfect fit. Looks solid, no gaps. Ready for the tacks.
About that. All right, this fender is now perfectly smooth, ready for the next stage. Just took a little elbow grease, but it's exactly where it needs to be. The rust is nearly gone now. See the clean, bare metal? Just a few edges left, and then we prep for paint. You can see the extent of the repair on this quarter panel. The sanding marks and scratches clearly show the work we've done. You want to make sure the edges are perfectly sealed like this. It's all about protecting the paint, getting those sharp, clean lines for the best finish. You can really see how this gray primer lays down the foundation, giving us the perfect canvas for the final color. I absolutely love this turquoise. It's going to look amazing on this classic. What do you think? The paint condition is exceptional, with a deep, liquid-like shine and flawless coverage. Look at this. Perfectly fitted, no wrinkles. This custom carpet really makes a difference. See? Absolutely perfect. Just how it should be. All right, and just like that, it fits perfectly. See? Now it's locked right into position. You can see the pristine condition of the black and white ribbed seats. Everything from the polished chrome steering wheel to the vintage gauges is flawless. All right, coming in slow. Need to get the angle right. Yeah. Just a little to the left. Yeah, that's it, perfect. Line it up here. Yes. Push. Perfect. Perfect. Looks really great on there.